Hey, how's it going, everyone? We are back with another Madden 21 video, and since I kind of saw a few Team of the Year prediction videos pop up over the weekend, I kind of wanted to go do my own. So that's what we're going to be doing here today. We're going to be going through predicting the new Team of the Year. I'm actually going to do it a little bit different than a couple of the guys have been doing it, so I hope you guys like the way it has been done. Let me know what you guys think about anything is possible. Barely pulling out the win yesterday. I hope Pat will be back for the championship game. But I mean, only time will tell on that one. So before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, and hit that notification bell to be notified every single time I upload a new video. We'll be going with my conference championship here on Wednesday, and yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy. We'll get into the team, kind of discuss why I chose a couple of players over others. And yeah, we'll hop into it, and hopefully you guys agree with my predictions. Let me know what your predictions are down below. And yeah, we'll hit into it and hopefully get most of this right. All right, so we are going to be predicting all of the positions. So there's going to be like the rush end, the rush DT, sub linebacker, slot receiver, slot corner, stuff like that. I'll try and withhold putting some of those guys in the team and leave them for that specialist position all the way down here at the bottom. And we'll just get into it. So for the offensive line, with David Bakhtiari just now getting a card and kind of removing himself from the discussion of getting a left tackle thing, I'm going to go with Garrett Bowles. He was second team All-Pro, so he probably is most deserving of an upgrade. Next after him, Quentin Nelson, again, first team All-Pro. Hasn't gotten a card since Most Feared. He did get a fullback card in Zero Chill, but that's not really what you're looking for when you're looking for linemen. So Quentin Nelson should be getting an upgrade here. Corey Linsley is the center. Played an absolute great season for the Packers. Again, a first team All-Pro. Now here's somewhere where it kind of gets a little weird. I have Wyatt Teller over Brandon Sheriff. I just think Teller, even though he wasn't first team All-Pro, I'm pretty sure he was first graded out of everyone in Pro Football Focus. And honestly, the Browns would not have been nearly as good as they were this year without the play of their offensive line. About every single guy on that offensive line played insanely well. So I think Teller definitely deserves to get the nod over Sheriff. But I also think he'll have a running mate out here in Jack Conklin. So I think the right side of the offensive line will be the Cleveland Browns starters. Both of these guys had insane seasons and definitely deserve to be some of the highest rated players in the game at their respective position. At tight end, I actually have a guy you guys wouldn't think I'd go with here in Darren Waller. I also could see Robert Tonyan getting the nod here as well. The main reason I'm not adding Kelsey in, but could very well see him come into the game, is I don't know how many of you guys follow the Chiefs stuff or Chiefs social media, but Travis Kelce right now I think is currently up like 200,000 votes on the next closest guy for like the Walter Payton Man of the Year challenge Twitter thing. And I'm pretty sure that's usually a good barometer of who's going to win Walter Payton Man of the Year. So I'm kind of suspecting that Travis might get an NFL honors card for Man of the Year this year. So I'm thinking that's what we're going to see for Travis. So we might not see him come in the promo here. I do think there's also a possibility that Travis gets a playoff card this week for his performance either last year in the divisional round or this year in the divisional round, because I think he was definitely the best Chiefs player out there today, or yesterday, I should say. I think he had like 9 catches for 108 yards. So definitely think Travis will be either getting a card for his performance in last year's divisional round, this year's divisional round, or the Walter Payton Man of the Year challenge, or I guess the award, before he gets a card for Team of the Year. So I think we'll be seeing either of these two guys in Team of the Year. Next up at running back, I'm going to go with Dalvin Cook. We're not going to see Derrick Henry get an upgrade because he just got a new card. Another card that could easily get this, because I mean Nick Chubb was just straight up dominant most of the season, but he was out, missed time, so he's not gonna have as many yards as Dalvin. So I think Dalvin will get the nod over him. Then next over at wide receiver, I think here I'm actually gonna put them underneath each other. I do seriously think one of these two cards gets a card this weekend on Friday. I don't know if it's going to be Stefan or Devontae, but one of these two is going to be getting a card. Whoever doesn't, I think we'll see in Team of the Year. And then outside of him, we're going to have D-Hop playing on the other side. So I think that's going to be the receiver core. One of these two and D-Hop, just kind of depending on who gets the playoff card. As far as fullback goes, the highest graded fullback was Keith Smith. I do think we could see Yanovich, or they could just go with a homer pick like Ricard, like what's his name, Cal Juszczyk. Could see either of those two come in as well. So we'll see. At quarterback, I think of the guys who haven't really gotten an upgrade lately, Deshaun Watson's up there, and I don't think he deserves it for how he played down the stretch, but Russell Wilson as well. I mean, Matt Ryan just got a new card. I would have put Matt Ryan over Russ if he hadn't gotten an upgrade lately, because he wound up being like the 5th or 6th highest passing quarterback in the league this year. So it's Deshaun or Russ, with a definite lean into Deshaun being the guy this year. On defense, we'll start up the defensive line. I think this is going to be Myles Garrett here. I do seriously think, though, somewhere in this team, we're going to see him. He might pop up as a rush defensive end. That's kind of where I had him in my mock-up here. I do think we'll see DeForest Buckner as well. And actually, I messed up a little bit by putting Trey Hendrickson and Myles here, because I had both of them down in the rush ends area. Because there's a guy that needs to be in the team no matter what. Aaron Donald, one of the best in the game, of course. And then out here at left end, I have either Stephon Tuitt or Cameron Hayward. God, I can't type. My bad. So we got these two. I think one of them's going to get it. I think Stephon had about 11 sacks. Cameron, I think, ended up around 10, something like that. Could very well see, too. They're not going to have Tyson Alulu. Yeah, they haven't left end. He could easily get a defensive tackle spot card as well. He played one of his best seasons all year. So he was a definite surprise for the Steelers. He was very good. DeForest, of course, always one of the best defensive tackles in the NFL. For middle linebacker, I actually went with Fred Warner. Other guys that could very well get a card here, Bobby, but like he's very low on the list because he literally just got a new one. Levante David, but I actually have him somewhere else in the team, but he could just get a straight up middle linebacker card. And then again, Devin White, he's a guy who could get a card, but unfortunately he has that new upgrade, so I don't know if we'll see him get an upgrade past 92 overall. They might keep him down there at 92. So after that, I don't know if we'll see TJ Watt in the team. I think TJ Watt might very well be the defensive player of the year, and I think if we don't see him, we'll be seeing him play left outside linebacker for us. So I think it's going to be one of these two at left outside linebacker, with Khalil probably taking precedent over TJ, since Khalil did get a first team nod, I think, right? He got first team nods. No, he was a second team nod. Yeah, so Khalil was a second team nod, but I do think TJ Watt's going to be leading the charge for DPOY. So I don't think we'll see TJ Watt in the team. Out here at right outside linebacker, I went with Demario Davis, but I also put Olakun out here. But I think both of these guys could easily slip into the sub linebacker role as well. That's kind of where I have Levante David as one of my picks as well. So, I mean, I think these linebackers all could get in very different ways. Out at safety, we have Budda Baker and Blitz Boy himself. He does have a 95 overall card, but not at the strong safety position, so I do think we'll be seeing him come to the promo. At corner, we'll ignore the slot corner for the moment. Xavier Howard led the league in interceptions, so he's definitely deserving of an upgrade. And then we have Jair Alexander, also one of the top graded corners in the league. so I think he's very well deserving of an upgrade as well. So I think this is kind of from the starter positions, the guys you're going to see on defense. And then kicker, Jason Sanders and Jake Bailey. Kick returner, there's like 3 guys I could see them going with. Andre Roberts was the best return average guy. Highest graded punt returner was Funner, Gunnar Olszewski. And then they go with the kick returner. That was the best Cordarrelle, but I don't know if we'll be seeing an insane Cordarrelle Patterson card since we just got a new Cordarrelle. For third down running back, I've got J.D. McKissick on the squad. They don't do power halfbacks, at least they haven't. This is where I had Trey Hendrickson, and then Myles Garrett is actually where I slotted him in here. He could definitely get right end, and like they slide Aaron over here, they put Myles here, because they've done that before in the past. They've changed up positions of guys to fit kind of the team. So, I mean, I could see something like this going and seeing DeForest get snubbed. I think he does have like up to a 95 powered up as well. So I could see DeForest definitely not being in this team this year and having it kind of go something like this instead. And then at Rush GT, nope, Chris Jones. But again, kind of the same thing with DeForest. I don't know if having a Rush DT card is going to be enough of an upgrade for them to justify giving it to him. So there could very well be different players that get this spot. I'm not 100% sure who else would get it over Chris Jones though this year, since he was the second team All-Pro defensive tackle. So that being said, the sub linebacker, this is where I have Levante David, but I also think like between the two of them, I think Olakun and Levante David are interchangeable at the spot, so I could definitely see either one of them getting a card. Levante's upgrade obviously coming longer ago than Olakun, so I do think Levante's probably going to have priority and find his way into the team. And then at slot corner, a guy Patriots fans could not shut up about all year for Madden, JC Jackson. He could very well play outside, but I do think we'll see a combination of these 3 guys at cornerback in the team of the year this year. So let me know what you guys think of this team of the year predictions. I do think I'll be somewhat accurate, but EA's one to throw curveballs in here, especially on the offensive line. They kind of just do what they want to do on the offensive line. So we'll see. I do think we'll be seeing an Aaron Donald, a Myles Garrett for sure. Maybe a TJ Watt. I think Jamal Adams, though, Aaron Donald, Myles Garrett, Xavier Howard are like pretty much locks for the team of the year. Same with Dalvin Cook. So yeah, Quentin Nelson in there as well. So those are guys kind of get hype around. I know linemen are linemen, but it is what it is. So I do hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know your team of the year predictions down below. Oh, wait. Don't mind me, guys. I completely forgot that I hadn't gone full screen to end the video. So, yeah, let me know your predictions down below. Let me know how many you think I got right, how many I think I got wrong. Yeah, because there may be guys that are super obvious that I missed. I know Zadarius Smith's on there, but he just got a new card, so I kind of just ignored him. There are a couple guys that got new cards recently that I just don't think we'll be seeing them. So, yeah, let me know some predictions down below. Let me know who I left out, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Saying who that over there looking a whole snack? Oh, football.